Honor and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone of ring and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect, 144 first fruit. Um, so I keep doing this lesson as a kind of like a broken record um, with this immigrant stuff and things of that nature. But hey, it's relevant, all right, and it's still going on. I'm probably gonna name this lesson "False Flag or Not." Just be wise. So, especially those of us who live in apartment complexes, which is about most of us probably, because owning a house or anything of that nature is kind of difficult. Even renting a house is difficult at this point. Um, so, as you see in Colorado, Aurora, Chicago, El Paso, they've taken over apartment complexes and made the landlord sell it off to them. So, as you can see in this, that this was back in September 8th. About a week ago, it says the landlord forced to sell Colorado apartment complex after it was taken over by Venezuelan migrant gang. Um, Now, there's some police organizations and stations saying that this is false information, but if it got out there, there's something has to be true in a sense about something. You know what I'm saying? So if you do happen to live in an apartment complex, just watch your environment, watch what's around you, watch your neighbors. You know, if you have a way of looking outside, look outside every now and again. You know, don't be ignorant to what's going around in your community. Even my rib has like this little app. It's like a neighborhood app, and it tells you what's going on around the way. You know, so you can understand, you know, the nature of where you live. You know, see weird activities and movements. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring out this precept, Proverbs 22:3. It says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil." And right, and we're foreseeing what's going on with these immigrants. We foresee what's going on with these active shooters. There was another active shooter not too long ago, and they're on another manhunt to find who it is. Um, but you know, people are going around killing people. You know, you got to be cognizant of your surroundings, situational awareness. Matter of fact, let me see. There we go. Situational awareness. Situational awareness is the ability to understand your environment and how it changes over time. Okay, cool. You're in this truth. Okay, cool. You said fuck society and you left society in a sense. Fine, you can do that. Yes, we are to do that. The truth requires you to do that. But it doesn't tell you to not keep an eye on that shit either, because you have to understand sociology. Matter of fact, let's get sociology definition. Sociology, the study of the development, structure, and function of human society. We do still have to keep an eye and study on it. We don't have to partake in the society of what these people we left this society, which is the wicked world, and entered into a different society, which is the truth. Therefore, we have our own small society that's functioning. We almost, in a sense, have our own economy. Um, we have, in a sense, our own spiritual army, and we have commanders and everything, orders, ranks, and then we have a community as your community would be your immediate family, your wives, your uh, and your children. All right, we already have our society in that sense. Okay, so we leave one society and enter into another one doesn't mean we don't peek out the window and watch the other society just like it's watching us. All right, so we have to know the functionality of these humans out here. And as we see it right now, how they're functioning is very, very violent. That's the word I want to use. It's very violent at this moment. Okay. Um, they're taking over properties, they're doing mass shootings. It's something every single week dealing with a migrant or guns, you know, with either a migrant or a gun. All right. It's nothing positive at the moment, man. Okay, so let's finish this. This is Proverbs chapter Proverbs chapter 22:3 says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. All right. But the simple pass on and are punished. Exactly. They pass on. They pretty much don't consider. All right. When you pass on something, you're just, I pass. You wave your hand at it. Don't wave your hand at society. Leave it alone. Don't partake in it. And if you may have a job that is incorporated with the society, move wisely, and don't be overcome by it. Just make your money, get in and get out. But don't, indulge in this society that is working right now. It's not us, okay? It's not us. You're not going to fit in. And if you do fit in, you need to do some self-reflecting on why. All right? You can fake the funk. All right? Me personally, I'm not too much of a people person, but this is an occupation. All right? This truth that we're in, this is an occupation where you have to exercise some type of a people person mentality, and you turn it on when you need to. All right. And I'm just speaking about myself. I turn it on when I need to, and I turn that shit the fuck off when I want to. So if it's a part of the job where you have to interact with people, interact accordingly, and then dip out. If you're already a people person, well, it might be a little bit easier for you, But at the end of the day, we do have to interact at some points, but you don't have to stay in that mode all the time. All right. Fall back, exit. It's called plugging in and plugging out of the matrix, be good enough not to be awkward. There you go, but watch your surroundings. All right. So Trump is already saying this. It says Trump demonizes immigrants. Yes, I'm demonizing these immigrants. They've came in. I don't care about the American country. Caveat, I don't care. I want to see the destruction of this place anyway. Anyone who's watching. I'm not choosing the side of America, but I am agreeing to an extent. These are wicked ass fucking northern tribe Israelites that are coming in, wreaking havoc, taking jobs, taking houses, taking lives, destroying property, all these things. And yeah, okay, I may be saying that and it may sound one way, but guess what? There's Americans on this earth or in this land doing the same damn thing. Okay? There's terrorists that are Americans and there's terrorists that aren't. That's why the scriptures say there should be terror shall make him afraid on all sides. I don't care if you're Venezuelan or fucking Colombian. You could be Asian or Indian or fucking black, or a white person. At the end of the day, everyone's deemed a goddamn terrorist or a terror to this society. All right, but you have to leave it and just watch it. Watch your immediate surroundings, especially those of us who live in these apartment complexes. Those of us who live kind of down south, all right? Southwest, you can say. When you start getting to the Arizona and California and then the Texas areas and the Midwest and things of that nature, that's where they're infiltrating. That's where you're seeing most of these cases going down. A lot of the active shooters are going on East Coast, all right? Are going on in the East Coast. You had one big one in Georgia. You had a few up north, a few down south. You could start putting the pieces together in geography where this is happening. Here in Georgia, they have a laundry list of schools that they want to attack. And it probably will happen. Whether they are false flags or not. Be wise with your movements. Watch your environment. Watch your immediate areas. Take care of your family. Okay? If you got to dip out, you got to dip out. If you got to hold your ground, you got to hold your ground, however you want to take that. But regardless of which one you have to do, be wise. Pray to the Lord before you make your move. Pray that He's giving you the right what is it? Pray that He gives you the right path to take. Pretty much, the scriptures tell you to be still. you know, and he'll make your move. I saw this one quote. It says, it was a long quote. Let me try to find it real quick. 1 second. Give me a second. Let me try to find it. Nah, I can't find it. It's all good. But pretty much it was a quote. It was like, if there was a it's like, there are people, what if people David told King David to just pray for Goliath and not make a scene? And it further on said, if God tells me to go destroy my enemy, I'm gonna go do it. You know? So, hey, the Lord told that King David to go do what he did. You know what I'm saying? And then the Lord also told King David to hold back his sword when he was in the cave, when Saul was he could have taken Saul out right and then in that moment, but he's like, I who am I to touch the Lord anointed? So there's different routes that you take with wisdom, but you got to listen to it. You got to listen to the opportunity and what and how it presents itself. So that's all I wanted to bring. Just be wise with your movements, especially ones who live in apartment complexes. Watch those who live in heavy, understand your demographic as well. What ethnicities are heavy in your area, and just watch and understand and study them. All right, so Lord willing, us edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Chakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until the next time, we'll say shalom. Like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believed. All right, shalom.